Alright, I wish you for a possible TVGH way a news update na day ever some.
Welcome to Johnny's Bite. It's Monday. We're beginning another full week of work. Conditions have not changed. Fuel is high, petrol is high, water is high, food is high, electricity is high, transport is high, rent is high. Nothing has changed. The progress and prosperity that was promised us in 2016 has not come. And mind you, we're on an IMF program. It's akin to the driver who has a motorcade that paves the way for him. So he says he's the best driver. When the motorcade leaves him, he falls into traffic and begins to struggle. That's where we are now. Nobody has apologized to us. Nobody has had the decency and the humility to apologize to us. And I will say it until we get an apology, because this was not what we promised. We were going through something that was worse, but it was not up to this magnitude. And then the government and its functionaries convinced us that they could do better. Is this the better? Now let me come to the citizens. You. Kumepreko demonstration. Reloaded. He said, oh, we are suffering. This one is hard. Johnny says something for us. For video and Johnny Hughes. Oh, you say all those things. Then they organize a demonstration that you are supposed to go out there and show. So there's a woman with her son. You sit on Twitter and Facebook and you talk, the young people, go and ask about 1948 disturbances. Go and ask about it. When Dr. Nkrumah and his cohorts led that, go and ask about it. They said Kumepreko. That's what they said. Kumepreko. Kill me already. You sit on social media and you make noise. How else do you want the government to recognize that you are in difficulty? How else do you want the government to recognize that you are in difficulty? I'm not asking for you to be violent. I'm not asking for you to be insulting or disrespectful. I am asking for you to protest as part of our democracy. Because the president of the day, interestingly, Kumepreko in 1995 was led by a lawyer. Kumepreko in 2022 is led by a lawyer. So it is the lawyers that have shown the way so far. When they asked that you come out, did you come out? You're all afraid, cowards. All of you are afraid. You couldn't go out there to support. But the issues that they were raising, issues of corruption, issues of, oh, we didn't vote for your chair, but your chair is enjoying more than us. And just so you know, that apology of an excuse by government communicators that, oh, the V8 is in a car, and the car, when the president moves, he puts a V8 chair in the boot of his V8. That chair cannot fit into a V8. They have to break the chair. When you incline the chair, the chair fits into the V8. So the driver and the other guy who carries the chair, they are in the car because of the chair. People are hungry. You keep chair in a V8, and you still send people to come and defend. And they are young people, and they are defending rubbish. Young people, some less than 40, some a little over 40, some less than 35, and they are defending rubbish. Chair in a V8. Where? Then you have your people suffering, and you have a chair in a V8. How? We didn't vote for the chair. Even the man who told you to go and pick the chair, he has left you. He said God has left you. You still carry chair. If you wanted to be chief, you should have stayed at Achim and done chieftaincy there. Why do you have a chair in a V8 following you around everywhere you go? And then you have young people defending that. But you are the big problem. Come out, you won't come out. You are afraid, you are cowards. I told you, you all have social media pages. When we go to the market, we pay the same price. When things are not good, we all feel it. When it comes to taking action, you won't take action. One of the issues that they fixed they say fix the country. They were part of it. What do you call Kumepreko demonstration reloaded. An issue that I've been very passionate about, and I thank the retirees who are going home honorably. Those who are staying on, I will now see that you are now not ready to go, and I will expose you. Let's go to STC, Oliver. State Transport Corporation. Let's go to STC. Valco, there are retirees there. I mentioned it last week. They did tobe with the employees. Now the sales, I'm told, are coming up. The president knows that there are retirees, at least 8 of them at Valco. He's not sacking them. National Theatre, they are there. ADB, they are there. SIC, they are there. NIA, they are there. I will continue mentioning. And I'm getting to the point where I'm becoming frustrated, so I'll show the pictures of the individuals. Jack Ma said, when you are old, you go home and play with your children. STC. Head of Operations, Accra Branch Operations. Boss, it's time for you to go home. Head of Operations, Accra Branch Operations, STC. It's time for you to go home. You are more than 60. Go home and play with your grandchildren. Tomorrow I'll mention your name and show your picture if you don't go. So start making arrangements now. Head of Operations, Accra Branch Operations. Please, STC, go home. Let him go home. You should be able to go home. There are many people who are under you who can do the job you are doing. Go home. If you don't, this week, I promise you, I'll show your picture and mention your name. You know yourself. Go home. Station Manager, Abidjan. We have a lot of your people also at the workshop. Station Manager, Abidjan. Go home. We have a lot of people at the STC workshop. You are old, you are more than 60. Go fie. I will show your picture. I will show your picture. Don't try me. Station Manager, Tudu here in Accra. Station Manager, Tudu. I won't mention your name now. But I say go home and tell them, those who are not watching, tell them, let them go and play with their grandchildren and children. So that the young people who have gone to school, diploma, degree, masters, they can also have jobs to do. Let the retirees go and let the young grow. Peppo, if you joke with me, you and Harriet will be in trouble. Takrady, Station Manager, you have to go home. Burkina Faso, Manager, you have to go home. Accra Regional Manager, STC, time to go home. Let's go over it again. Accra Operations, Head of Operations, Accra Branch. It's time for you to go home. STC. Tell them if they are not heard. This morning, don't even take your bath, eat breakfast, and say you are going to work. Stay at home. Tell them, I resign. Abidjan Station Manager, go home. And those of you who are hiding in the workshop, go home. Those of you who are hiding in the workshop, STC, I say go home. Takrady Station Manager, go home. Tudu Station Manager, go home. Burkina Faso Station Manager, go home. Regional Manager Accra, go home. If you go home, your children and your grandchildren will also get jobs to do like you were afforded the opportunity to work. It is not good for young people in a country to be hungry, helpless, miserable, traumatized, frustrated, and old people have jobs. It doesn't make sense. This is not why Nkrumah died for Ghana. Go home. Nana Kumia, good morning to you. STC, let them go home. Tomorrow or maybe Wednesday, I'll show the pictures and mention the names. I beg you, don't cross that line. Good morning.